Lizzo. Sure,
Here we go.
sure people are familiar with the singer slash rapper being talking about her life going through being stereotyped as a big girl and not being able to receive love from the general public, being stereotyped for not being able to do certain things because she's big. She's been pretty much talking about how she is standing up for people her size and not being able to seem to receive the same, I don't know, opportunities as people her size. Get
Go
people
ahead, girl.
better, find her beautiful
Bullshit.
as people who are as skinnier as her. I wanted to talk about this and see what y'all thought about. Do you think she is overinflating what is going on with her? Do you think she has a point that she is being persecuted for herself just being a big? I'm going to start off with Erica on this. And Erica, I'm going to give you a couple minutes. Hold on, let me get this thing. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes to tell us first what you think about in a little bit of time. Then I'm going to go to Chris and then Alexa. And then I'm going to give my point of view on it. Erica, what do you have to say about
I
Lizzo
started
as a
listening to
person?
Lizzo. I want to say it was 2015. She has a song called "Humanize,"
Okay.
and how she's, and that was the song that like touched me. Because like the chorus is like, I try to see love through human eyes. And she's talking about, someone that she loves, that, the way that we love men and their flaws. And it was in that point she was just trying to see him for who he was, and that's just, I remember that just like spoke to me so much. So I started following her, and she's always talked about her weight. She has a song called Big Girl in a Small World. And she's always talked about her struggles. She's always been very, very honest and forthcoming. Over the years, she has been going through a personal journey. She got all this fame. And when you get all this fame, what do you get? Criticism, people coming after you. And it was her weight. Fat hate is real. It's a
I
thing.
just feel that being an artist, she's being pushed into doing certain things to make the money and to get out there. But you have to do certain things at certain venues. You can't go to the LA Coliseum on family night and twerk with your ass out. That's like crazy to me. But if you went to a concert and that was your venue and that's your show, you do your show. I mean, that's whatever. Even though that's a family kind of outing too, you don't know who's coming. But I'm just saying that um, there wouldn't be a problem if it was Holly Berry or anybody else. So I feel like she shouldn't come under shame because of it. Big girls are beautiful too, and I feel like there's someone for everyone. It's just that through the course of history, through the course of whatever, people are going to look at fat people like they're unhealthy, you're unworthy, you're this and that and the third. It's just been what it is, and you might be the healthiest
I
person
don't
on the
like the
planet.
fact that I feel like you are you're convincing people that they don't have the power. That's what I feel like. You're convincing people that they don't have the power. And I say this from my own personal experience to people who have been close to me my whole life. First of all, I come from a family with all kinds of different shapes and sizes. And I know for a fact that there are women 3 times my size that can outwork me, work out 3 times as longer than me. And there are women half my size that can't go 45 minutes with me. So my thing is just health. That's it. That's all it is health. Now, if you are what they call big bone, thick or whatnot, my thing is just let it be known that you still have the power. That's it. Okay. And I'm gonna say this real quick. One of my closest friends, we're not even friends no more. We don't even talk anymore. One of my closest friends, always was, thick girl life, but was beautiful, curvy, everything. All of a sudden she decided to get okay, fine, get skinny. But my thing is now you want to lash out at everybody and say, I've always been the fat friend. You're mad at me. Oh, you're mad because I'm skinny now. And my thing is like, we never looked at you like that. You looked at yourself like that.
Mm-hmm.
You was, when we all went out, you was pulling just as much as everybody else. You was dancing just as hard as anybody else, you know? So for me, it's just, I just don't want her to take away that image. Like, don't even separate.
Okay,
us.
so
That's all I'm saying.
I don't have a problem per se with her saying that she deserves to be looked at as beautiful. Like I say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Mm-hmm.
But if the beholder does not find you beautiful, you cannot make that person find you beautiful. So you can't persecute somebody that doesn't find you beautiful and say you are fat phobic. Because let's be honest, we know if we went and tried to date somebody and found them in the club, their whole face was looking good, but they had no teeth and they were just gumming it up, you wouldn't want to talk to them. Is that orthodontic phobia? Is that such thing?
Not gumming it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a such thing. But I have no problem with her wanting her to be beautiful. The only big problem I have with her, and I probably shouldn't use big with that, apologize for that. I have a problem with her saying that she's healthy. Now, she can be healthy, but what it does when you're a celebrity as her, when people are going to look at her, they're going to like, well, if I'm her size, I'm healthy too. If I'm 100 pounds heavier than her, why can't I say I'm healthy too? If I'm 600 pounds, why can't I say I'm healthy too? It's almost like giving participation trophies to people who are competing in something. It's like, you can't give the trophy to everybody. I'm like, at some point, there's a limit to where you can say you're not healthy and you're unhealthy. Yes, skinny people can be unhealthy too.
I mean, but if she is, so you mean that she shouldn't say that she's healthy?
Y'all, come on, wait, supposed to have my time. If skinny people can be unhealthy too, yes, she has said she is healthy. She has said that verbatim out of her mouth recently, that she is healthy, and she doesn't feel that she needs to do anything else to make herself even better. I lost a little bit of my time, but she has said she is healthy and she feels healthy, and she don't feel like she needs to do anything else to prove to anybody else out there that doesn't think she's healthy.
Okay,
now, all the movies
but
she's
if
been
she
on stage and all
is,
that stuff, bro.
you're saying that she
I
shouldn't
think she's healthy.
because of other people?
Well, I don't think she is healthy. I think that's a lie. I mean, no, I don't think she's healthy at the way she is now. At morbidly obese, no, I don't think she's healthy.
Because of other people.
No, because of science, not because of other people, not because of how she looks, because of science.
No.
Science says she's unhealthy. That's not something I just pulled out my ass. This is science. Science has said she's unhealthy, or she's least at risk for getting other diseases that come. Obesity gives you a higher chance of having heart disease, which is the number one killer
but
in the world. But if you don't have it,
then you don't have it.
But it's a risk. It increases the risk of you getting it.
But if you don't have it, if you don't have diabetes, if you don't have heart issues, then you shouldn't say it.
You don't have heart disease as a baby either.
Of other people.
You don't have heart disease and diabetes.
But that's not what you said, Red. Okay,
your risk for getting it increases over time, though, versus someone who is at a fit weight.
That wasn't the point. The point is, you think that she shouldn't say it because of other people.
What? Say that she's healthy or beautiful?
Yeah, healthy.
Yeah, I don't think she should say it. Just like I should. Okay. Let's just put it this way. There are people who smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes used to be looked at as a cool thing. They advertised cigarettes in restaurants and magazines and billboards all across the world, and people were cool with it. Then all of a sudden, science caught up and said, you know what? You shouldn't smoke cigarettes because you can get cancer. Will you get it immediately? No, but it puts you at a higher risk of getting it if you smoke it over time. Same way with obesity. If you are obese, will you have cardiovascular disease then? No. Will you have certain cancers immediately because you become obese? No. I've been obese. No, I'm considered obese now if you go by BMI, but
I am too.
I'm just saying your chances
I am
increase
3.
compared to someone who is
And here we are.
Compared to someone who is fit,
Yeah.
you have a higher risk.
Right.
Everyone who gets in car accidents, someone may get in a car accident that doesn't have a seatbelt on. And someone may get in a car accident who has a seatbelt on. And nothing may happen to the person with the seatbelt on than someone who doesn't have it. But the point is, your risk of dying goes up if you don't have the seatbelt on. Not that everybody's going to get it. Yes, there are people who are skinny, who are unhealthy. You know what they call them? Anorexic. And guess what? We're not telling people who are anorexic that they're beautiful. We're telling you need help. Because if you're anorexic, you are susceptible to certain diseases. Why can't we say that with the same thing with people who are morbidly obese?
How far does that go? I mean, how far does that go when someone like the vegans, the vegans that, go hard in the paint on people that eat fried chicken and biscuits?
And yeah, I agree. They do.
And some of them look like they're about to die. So I'm just like, I'm gonna keep it real.
They may not look pleasing to your eye, but they consider themselves healthy because they have no diseases and they feel like that's the way to live.
Nobody knows.
So what? So
nobody
they
knows
say that they're healthy, or
nobody
knows say that.
Why can't we hit both?
Nobody knows if Lizzo is healthy or not because she has never done
let's look at the psychological aspect of it. Why do you got? Because that's what I talked about the why. Because all that other stuff, honestly, like I said, that's just opinion stuff. I think it's really more important to talk about why. Why do you think she's doing that? Why do you think the psychological aspect of the reason why like I said, why I said like through her journey, because she wasn't always talking like that. That's not how she presented herself. And that's not what she was going through. What she is going through is the pressure of, intense celebrity, which many celebrities go through, whether or not it's that or not. Because honestly, a lot of that stuff is very, very comparable. So you could focus on the symptom, but let's just actually talk about the source.
When she's ready to lose weight, she's gonna lose all them girls, and she ain't gonna.
Symptom.
She's not gonna look back at them. When she's ready to lose weight, she's gonna call her staff, and they're gonna come do all her shit, and she's gonna leave all them big girls in the paint, and she's gonna leave them out to dry. Right. And they just gonna be sitting there still chewing on fans in the dust. And I swear to God, that's what she's about to do. Okay. Now this is just my own damn premonition. She's going to lose weight. She's gonna lose some weight, and when she does it, she's gonna try to bury this shit like it never happened. Watch.
I do think she's putting pressure on herself.
She's gonna lose all this weight, and she's gonna bury this shit like it never happened, and she's gonna just pretend like I was just. She's gonna pull a Monique.
I feel she does put pressure on herself.
She's gonna pull a Monique.
I do think she does put pressure on herself to, if she ever does want to change. Mm-hmm. That she's like, oh no, I can't do that because this is the type of people I built up on my platform to, worship me and then watch me, do my thing, is these type of people. And if she does lose the weight, then she's going to end up losing. Because you see what Adele went through, which is stupid to me, because you got people hating Adele and not liking her just because she lost the weight. I'm like, her talent is singing. Her talent is not keeping the weight on or losing weight.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's Lizzo. Lizzo is very talented. Her talent is singing. That's what she gets paid for. And it feels like now she's like a civil rights leader for people who are obese.
Exactly. Stick to the talent. Stick to the talent. You don't see Jill Scott doing all this. Jill Scott gonna pull any man she want any day she want. I don't care if she was 200 pounds heavier than she is now. Jill Scott is beautiful. She's talented. She can pull anybody at any time. Just stick to the talent. Just stick to the talent.
That's what white people say about black people.
Then you don't have all this, extra obligation. Oh, you want to be the spokesperson of this, the spokesperson of that. Just stick to your talent. Right. That's it.
I think it's a very important message
that
you are saying
right now. Why did she have to stick to her talent? That's
because she's going to switch. Because she's going to go
and really tell people what they should and should not do. And you guys have spent an hour ragging
I'm not
Lizzo
limiting.
on her weight and what she
I'm
should
not
and should not
limiting
be
what she can do
doing,
with
not
herself.
speaking to her humanity at all.
I didn't say she was beautiful. I
Or
didn't say she
anybody
was
else.
good.
When I
I'm
gave
not.
you
I'm
guys
not. I'm not
comparisons, you
limiting.
didn't even compare it the same way.
I'm not
You know what I'm
limiting
saying?
what she
Why
can
should
do.
she?
But I'm just saying,
Why
why
should
are
she
you
limit
leading?
herself to just singing?
No, I
No,
don't say
it's not.
Why
limit
should
herself
she
to
talk
singing.
about her human life and what's going on with her in the way that she wants to, just like we are? That's crazy.
Well, I mean, I don't agree with what she's saying. She can talk about it, but I don't agree with it.
I'm not trying to limit
Right.
it. I'm not trying to limit anything she's doing.
Talk about stick to
All
the
I'm
talent.
saying is,
You know how
all
many
I'm
white
saying
people
is
be
this.
telling black people all that time? Don't talk about social issues. Just play
I'll give you
ball.
that. I'll give you that. I give you
Come
that.
on now.
Shut up,
Okay.
shut up and
No,
dribble.
my
Shut up and sing.
issue with Lizzo is this.
I give you that.
She's not.
And Jill Scott has
addressing-
always talked about her weight and her issues with weight, and there has been plenty
But she's never
of
said she's
articles
healthy
that have
though.
been trashing her.
She's
Plenty
never
of
said
times
she's
in our
healthy though.
generation where people downed her. There's articles, tons of articles out there.
No problem with that.
But this is
Y'all
my
must have
thing.
forgot.
This is my thing with Lizzo.
Y'all must
She's
have
not
forgot.
addressing.
I have no
Lizzo's not
problem with her
addressing
talking
both
about her
sides.
weight. I'm talking about saying that she's healthy and she's good where she's at.
Most
That's what I'm
exactly
talking
that.
about.
Most
Exactly.
big
She's
women
not
go through this
addressing
sort of
both
thing.
sides.